Hello and welcome or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Burr, and if you are a fan of MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, obscure video games, art, or music, then you should subscribe because that's what we do here. Also, don't forget to hit that like button because it not only helps out by letting me know you like the content, but it also helps boost us up in the algorithm, which sorry, I got distracted. Boosts us up in the algorithm, which brings more people to our little community here. We are aiming for 1K subscribers. Once we get there, we're going to be doing a live art stream where I'm going to be drawing pictures for you guys as a way of saying thank you. Also, I'm over on Twitch and I stream almost daily there as well. And if you prefer Twitch, it's berrrlynn Games. A few little announcements. It is thundering out. It's probably going to be thundering off and on the whole stream, so in case you hear that, because it's been pretty loud, or if my dogs get crazy, that's primarily going to be the reason. I also have a very, very bad toothache because I have horrible teeth just in general, so I don't know how long we'll be playing. If you guys may distract me from the pain, but if it gets too bad, we might have to call it early tonight. But I'm here and I am excited, and it's not too bad right now, so we're good to go. I just wanted to give you a heads up. If it starts getting too crazy, I might have to end it early, but I'm very excited to start and to get into this Vanguard over here. Hi guys, hi Jay, hi Latios. MMOs, RPGs, JRPGs, and gaming? Well then you're in the right place, sir. So let's see. We got Latios in the party already. I don't know. I know Dave said he wouldn't be able to make it today. I do feel bad about that. But hopefully the storms do die down. It's summertime in Pennsylvania. That's how it goes. It could be Florida. I lived in Florida for a few years, and at least we don't deal with hurricanes in Pennsylvania, so I guess you give and take. But it's beautiful right now. It's been like a heat wave and everybody else is dying, but I don't know. I loved living in the South, and so it's nice. Kind of reminds me of the South, which I've been pretty homesick for. So I don't know. It's nice. Just got to deal with thunderstorms. What's he doing here? He's gonna be my party member. Oh no. Well, are you ready, Latios? I say we queue in and get this show on the road. I don't know what I pressed to make her not put her axe away. She's been standing out here with like her axe out for 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Well, hello, space potato. Do you want to come party up? No pressure, no pressure. Yes! Yes, need antibodies. I know, we got a little lag here, but yes. The more the merrier, although only 4 can join. Yeet. I do not discriminate. Potatoes, bodies, it's all the same to me. Alright, sounds good. I like the music. It's just like that beat is that driving beat. It's always like it gets you like pumped. The music in this game is so good. Okay. Should we travel to Siren? I would be open to suggestions because I don't know what I mean, I play this one with people who are viewers. I don't know, did you have a specific game in mind, Jay? Hi, Aramel! Oh, I'm not very good at Super Smash. I would play it with people, but I'm really bad at it. And I've not played Pokemon Unite, but I would try that too. I don't know. I feel that, Potato. It's hard to balance anything else. Is Siren... is that on Ether? I don't know where anything is. Are we not friends, Potato? Cause... okay, it is Ether. I don't see you in my friends list. Are we not friends? I was gonna try inviting you. Or am I just blind? See, I'm the worst. Like, I'm not even good at this. It's Potato King? Dang, I don't see you. Let me... try this. Oh, I guess it's just that. That's gonna be... no search results! What? Yeah, I know we're not friends then. How do you add a friend? Or, like, I'm so bad. Sorry, guys. If you send me a tell... I will click on your name and try to add you. I don't know if you can do that. Are you in the cross world? Can I add you to the cross world? That's how I got Latios. How do we add people here? Do a party finder? I don't know how to do a party finder. Do you want to do a party finder, Latios? I'm sorry. It's even worse because I have a toothache, so like my brain is out the window. How do I invite you? Alright, I would appreciate that, Latios. No. I appreciate you guys so much. I love potatoes. Stop it. Potatoes are like my favorite food. No joke. I had a moment where I was gonna make a YouTube channel where I did like French fry reviews, but I wrote a song about each French fry that I reviewed. That's how much I like potatoes. It didn't happen. Then I started streaming instead. Marvel Rivals scares me because I hear the community is not very friendly. CJ, if you started playing this game, there's a really awesome community base that even if you sucked, you just be like, hey, I'm new here. I'm still figuring things out. And people usually are like, I'll help you out. Sean. Hi, Sean. Maybe one of these days I'll bring it back. I'll do it. Once the well runs dry on video games, I'll start French fry reviews. Sweet. Code is in the chat. Thank you so much, Latios. Definitely appreciate it. I just get nervous with that. It's very confusing to look at Party Finder, but one of these days I'll mess around. Oh no. Wait, it's the wrong one. Eyes on potatoes. Nice. That's it. It works. Do 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 do. That's fair, Aeromel. It's the truth. I'm definitely better than I used to be. I still get flustered, I guess you could say. But I'm definitely better than I used to be. There's the Potato King. It worked. Thank goodness. Yes, the Fry Guys. All right, here we go, homies. Oh, it just did it. That's right, because we're in Party Finder. They're like, just kidding. Yeah, that sounds tough. Dance time. Look how cool we look. Ah! Oh, stance. We're falling apart at halftime. Oh, no, this move. That's the move. That's the move. Ah, what is that move? Oh, okay. Well, I'm like... This thing dying, thank you. Oh dang. Just get that out of the way, eh? Yeah, I think that I've met way more good people in this game than bad apples. Like, absolutely. People are very, very cool when you explain that you're still figuring things out. Generally. Yeah, yeah! Enemy sighted, R7 and sentries, prepare to engage. Whoa! WTF, mate. Look at these guys on their motorcycles. Bad potatoes. Can't even tell what's going on. I blend in because everything is purple and black. Tea. All right, well, thanks for dropping in, Jay. Have a good night. Big. A little request? What's up? Works for me, Latios. Oh. Are we ready? Morning intruders detected. Initializing extermination protocol. Ugh. Judas, also Stellar Blade. I will have to look into those. You wear the wing blade? Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to cough into the microphone. This guy's got some moves. That's rude. Oh no. Good boy. Oh, dig. Just not a fan of all that nonsense. No, thank you. Dude, you needed to stop. No. Ain't no way. Oh. Oh no, 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 no. Rude. Yeah, good job. Good job, everybody. Later, but later. Sorry. Racist. Poor guy. They don't like him for some reason. Charles, our little friend here. We're about to get Salazar strikes again. Keep forgetting stupid blood wedding, and that's not good. No. So pretty! Thanks, Atios. Look, a treasure. Yes, very Tron. Ah! I missed. Oops. Oops. The music's fun. Whoa! Look at this guy. Coming out of nowhere. Do 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 do. Beeping like they're gonna blow up. Get out of here. No. It's so fun though. Very cool. He went into a computer. That's the Golden City, I guess. Whoa, Protector. Who are you? Latios is so used to taking. I don't like it. I don't like it. Restrict the enemy movement. Electro fencing activated. Oh, that's fun. Joy of joys. Oh, shoot. Ah. No. It is like the inside of a pinball machine. That's very accurate. What? Motion sensitive bomb. That's not very fun. At all. Ugh. No, it wasn't very fun at all. I knew it. Yeah. Whew. Really? It's flows in the air. Drop me on my head, why don't you? Dare you to do it again, why don't you? Don't. I mean, just don't do it. Don't really do it. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, don't die. Oh shit. I didn't realize what was happening. That. Oh shoot. It's like it seems very, very still in here all of a sudden. Oh no. I can't heal fast enough. I'm slow when it comes to that. Did I get him? Did I do it? Woohoo! Awesome! Thank you guys. Just like, oh my god. Ah, thanks. It's all thanks to you, Latios. That was my first one. Sorry. just so out of it. No worries, potato. All right. Now we got this. Can't get cocky though. This is really cool. I can see that. Yeah, there's a lot of like Transformers vibes here. This expansion, they just went all out. They tested the waters a little bit with like the mechs, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just do it. Uh-oh. Here, I'm gonna die now. Because I'm not paying attention to myself. Not yours. Epic. This is really cool. Oh no. There we go. Leave my potato alone. I just had to take a quick photograph, guys. No worries. The momentous occasion that we have. What else do I got here? Ah! No, this one. I'll just hit everything. That's the way to do it. Just use all my moves at once. Oh, snap. Well, I hope it made it go quickly, JC. Also, hello. Send in reinforcements. The commander will not tolerate failure. Whoa. Try to move. The cat. Cat says, need pigeons. Good. That's good. That's at least what is nice about busy days at work. Whew. That thunder, yo. Star Tropics? No. No. It sounds kind of familiar though. But I'm not sure. Oh, snap. What's up with this? Who's this? That such a serious breach should be allowed, but it ends now. Xander the Snake Skinner. He's got one of those things. Does that mean he's gonna come back alive? We redeem our honor with your lives. Rude. A Snake Skinner. A snake who hates his own kind. Okay, so a part where you'll have to look at the name of the move that it's using gives you a clue on where it's safe. Okay. Alright. Let's try it. The audacity. Yeah, I got a lot of that. He must be. He must skin snakes, or why would he say that he does? I don't know. Why would he call himself that? On your knees. No. Oh, ooh, 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 that's a thing. It was so disguised in a red ball of fire. Darn. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah! That one, I guess. Do that. Oh, it's a big thunder. How could you? Ugh! He's gonna come back. No need to think on this further. I call him the soul of... Oh, he turned into that? You'll pay for the souls you've made me waste this day. So he's a snake! Tear you limb from limb. I don't like it. I don't agree with that. Don't think it's a good idea. Hey. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So fast. He's a skidder of his own kind, I suppose. Did this. Then we'll do this. can survive the serpent's art. Syntheslizer. It's a name. That's certainly a name. It's an interesting attack. Shoot. No. Flower power. Good boys. Good job. Woo! That was a good one. Good job, everybody. Very good job. Ooh, I know. It's Sundering. My dogs are looking at me like, how could you be happy at a time like this? Sorry. Woohoo! Hi, Sleepy! Sleepy Howie. That's such a cute name. Nice. Thanks, Gemini! Yes! Yeah, this is the outfit I got recently from doing the MSQ quests, and it fits so well, but I was having a hard time seeing my little girl because she's so small and she's purple, and then her outfit blends in with everything here. All right, let's do it. That was pretty cool. I gotta clip that.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind. There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani, and yet it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining. To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre.
Thanks, Latios. Your training really helped a lot, actually. And it came in clutch there. Once I realized I was the last one, I was like, what do I hit? I remembered, like, I breathed. So thank you. It's been very helpful getting through these tougher battles. And hit 100. That's awesome. I'm officially among the ranks of the elite. Just kidding. But I'm level 100 now. That's cool. I guess I gotta level something else now. Definitely. It was super helpful.
This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
Yeah, that was a really tough battle. Like, there was a lot going on there. But it was fun. That was a fun dungeon. That dungeon. your behemoth is yay. Oh man, I feel so bad for Aaronville. He had a cat distracting him. Cats, I mean, cats ruin everything. They're cute, don't get me wrong, but they're a little malicious. I can't imagine leaving a home that looked kind of like, you know, your home, coming back to it looking like this. Yeah, you're definitely good, potatoes. No worries. We are not hardcore over here. Heritage found. The music is really cool. And the vibe matches the vibe outside my home right now, so it's kind of neat. Alright, let's close this out with Wook. I was prepared for something strange, but this, it's like another world. I don't understand. That's pretty entertaining. I don't blame you. This music is so cool. All right, let's take our intermission here. And then we shall get back to it in just a few moments. May take me a little bit longer because the thunder with my dogs is going to be chaos. But shall return unless the power goes out. But then I will let you know in the Discord. All right, I'll be right back. Woo! Sorry, guys. Took a little longer than I thought, but I feel like with the way it is outside of my house right now, we should be telling scary stories in the dark. It is so loud and so scary. So, I don't know. My dogs, I think, are a little more dramatic than, thank you. Welcome back to you guys. I saw this. I was like, oh no, Latios has been trying to trade with me. What is this? Thank you. Oh, I do have room. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Thank you so much. That's so pretty. I love it. It's really cool. Thank you. We need a thank emote. I guess bow. Aw, thank you so much. So cool. All right, are you guys ready to get to it? I just want to give Aaronville a big hug. We're gonna find your mom and she's gonna be okay, buddy. I know it. Who's that? All right. It doesn't make sense. That tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the wall over there. material's not something we use in Tyrol. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't possibly have been built in so short a time. And I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we can draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Nice, Gemini. Yeah, that won't be too hard then. Moist just got all of his everything to level 100. I don't know about alts, but he got all his classes to 100 not too long ago. He was pretty pumped about that. Dinosaurs! More dinosaur. Alexandrian axe beak. Alexandria? Is this the Final Fantasy IX area? I don't remember this in Final Fantasy IX. That looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Yasulane Station, where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. That's a little too silly. This is a serious situation. The music is so frantic. Alright, I'm gonna touch this etherite. Ugh, touch it. Nice. I'm pretty sure this is Ashurani Station. But from the state of it, I swear it was abandoned years ago. I'm not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. Rusty train turntable. Oh. You find the turntable, the thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. I have a feeling all of this is going to indicate that. Eh? Dilapidated building. The building is a rotting husk. It has clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Ether current. The tracks are heavily rusted. It would seem they haven't been tended to for a long while. Ooh. That needs this. All right. Oh, there she is. She hiding. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. It's one of the mechanical soldiers, long since broken apparently. But I'd say its presence confirms that it is indeed Zeralja's domain we're in. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? Everything looks ancient. So all evidence suggests this is Yassolani Station. Aye, and I've no doubt we're in Yassolani. But I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. Oh, but is his mom gonna be dead because, like, time has sped up or something? It'd be so sad. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash. If I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. Is such a thing even possible? We have encountered this phenomenon before, as it so happens. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is but one of several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others, wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift between dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in each world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Yassolani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions. I mean, the way they explained it, like, no. But if Aaronville says this is Yassolani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Oh. Aaronville! Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next, then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning. It doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials, please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials, confirms. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it be and get going. Yeah, creepy. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Sure. Where we going, Raha? Oh, he's down there. Well, I never. No. Qua Hepia. Oh, you really? Okay, good. Good job. It's like, you really could do it. Look there. The lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. The design. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. The design suggests there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Yeah, down, I guess. Pew! Whoa. This material appears to be the same as that used in the mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of arcane runes, these. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Quite impressive technology. I'll share this observation with Yashola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. Interesting. How convenient. The link pearls, I mean. Now we get back up there. This way. There they are. What in the world?
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here?
Oh no.
And where is everyone?
I had a look in a few of the other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
That's so sad.
Excuse me? Are you looking for someone?
Who's this? We saw her. Briefly. She's so bright.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolcha has told me a great deal about you.
Sorolcha?
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
So it is Alexandria, but not the Alexandria I remember.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Queen of Reason?
If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Your kingdom looks sad and scary.
Then you are both behind the attack on Tulishola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception.
No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight.
She's
Zorulja
the
rules
resolve.
alongside me, but that is a matter of
The reason.
expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
Our aid? I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the Queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria.
She is Dagger. Regard it.
Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power. So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it.
The music.
A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership in a mere matter of days?
I've never heard of your realm. And this place is, or at least was, Yassolani. The house I grew up in is still here. But 3 years ago, that tower and these strange contrivances weren't. Nor was our village in ruins. Where did you come from? And what happened to the people who lived here? You must know!
I realize how confusing this all must be. Truth be told, I don't fully understand it myself. What I can say is that one day, people from your Tuliolol suddenly appeared here in Alexandria. Or perhaps it was we who found ourselves in Tuliolol.
Sorry for my yawns. This is very interesting. I'm not meaning to yawn so much. The music has just got me like... Alexandria.
Until but recently, we were completely unaware of events taking place beyond the barrier surrounding our realm.
So does this tie into like the Alexander raids? Bot raids? Because like we just played Final Fantasy IX, and I know the raids were a little different, but Alexander basically it's a city. But in Final Fantasy IX, it was like, you know, to protect the city of Alexandria. I was just wondering if it ties in to the raid at all. I have to go back and read, like...
Does this not remind you of the Crystal Tower? How after the 8th Umbral Calamity, we devised a means to transport the Spire across time and space from the source unto the first.
That too.
Granted, this is on a much larger scale, if that is indeed what has happened. Not only the people and structures, but also the surrounding environment. Regardless, the people of Lakeland perceived the arrival of the Crystal Tower much as the Queen describes her own experience. Sudden and inexplicable.
Well then, you appear to have a better grasp of our circumstances than we do. Indeed, more than I dared hope. In which case, a closer examination of the effects of this phenomenon may afford us more insights. Allow me to take you to the outskirts. A number of the Shatona live there as well. Perhaps your acquaintances are among them.
Hold on. If we accept, there's no guarantee we're not walking into a trap.
Truth. True.
But if we're to defeat Zorolja, we need to understand how he grew so strong. Besides...
We need to look for Aaronville's mom.
You're right.
Queen Sphene, before we go, Your Majesty, I have to ask, did you really have nothing to do with the attack on Tuliolol?
Noble Wook Lamart, shall we dispense with the formalities? I'll not deny the soldiers and airships that attacked your people are products of Alexandria. But it was Zeralja, not we, who fashioned them into weapons of war and laid siege to Tuliolul.
So he alone is to blame.
No, I may not have prosecuted this war, but I nevertheless bear responsibility for it.
Perhaps.
I don't know if you guys heard that. That was
I
a
know next to
loud...
nothing about you, let alone what you've been through.
Do you hear that one? My dogs are like, wow, I told you. It's like, we need to break out like the popcorn, turn all the lights off and tell scary movies tonight. Scary stories. I'm all shaken up. Come here. Hey, hey, hey. I mean, we could watch scary movies until the lights go out, but that's the kind of night. Anyway, I think they're good. The poor pups are like, what the heck? It's big booms. Pennsylvania storms, man. They're loud.
So by all means, show us around. I think we'll learn a lot from meeting your people.
Wonderful. If you would follow me.
I take it there will be trouble if Zeralja hears of this. Isn't it a little odd for the queen to be walking around about on her lonesome? That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, why are you out here? Like, you look very... You stand out.
Is that concern or suspicion?
Both. Why not
If
both?
things should take a turn for the worse.
Wow. I was in Florida for a while. They get crazy in Florida. Can't say for the other... Tennessee... Tennessee gets bad too. There's some scary clouds in Tennessee.
Might I call upon your aid?
Maybe.
I jest, of course. But you do strike me as the most capable here.
Oh. Oh yeah, I bet. My mom lives in more in the like rural areas of New York. Cajun, that's right. That's right. Or Cajun potato. You know, Cajun fries from Five Guys are legit. My mom lives in a more rural region of New York, and she's like, the storms, I thought they were bad when I lived in Pennsylvania. It's okay though, it's just so much more atmospheric for this area. It's perfect. This dang nose. I think it goes without saying, but we're not going to trust her just like that, right? Anyway, you look at it. Anyway you look at it, a mysterious girl who appears out of nowhere proclaiming herself a queen is suspicious. Alize, I am right there with you. She is suspicious. Don't look, Gemini. I wanted to look at that thing. Creamy hot chocolate. Oh, don't mind if I do. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Svian as well. I really can't read today. I can't speak. I can't think. Bulltown. Ever keep ward? Let's be real, Sean. That's me on any given day as well. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Tyrol. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Tyroli have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. Electro what? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. Electrope. The bulls. Man, this is just... I was not expecting this to be in this vacation expansion. Or beach trip. Beach holiday expansion. Definitely not. The music!
Here we are.
Oh, I'm
Though
gonna cry.
you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Sorry. It's FF9 dogs. Makes me so excited. I'm so excited. Sorry. I'm so excited. I have been waiting since my brother told me we would get Final Fantasy IX references. Okay. I'm so excited. Oh. It's because I was worrying too. I was like, oh no, what if I don't recognize the music? What's gonna happen? No. How could I not recognize it? That's so cool. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Just so excited. Oh, this has been a good stream. Oh, buddy.
Queen Sphene? What business brings her here, I wonder?
They got those things on their heads.
The queen has come!
You look well, Paquine.
She doesn't have one on her head, does she?
And Catogne, I see you've already taken to your new position.
Right, JC?
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi. Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can. Even the most trifling details.
That's what I was thinking. It's like brainwashing. But that's the device that makes them come back. Too. I don't know.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them. Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
Sorry. I have it on my phone as well. I always just keep it there to make sure, like, in case it freezes, I know. And it was, like, frozen on my phone, so I thought maybe the screen was frozen for you guys. But no. Anyway, sorry about that.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Tuliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamart and her companions. They come from beyond the barrier, but you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
Yeah, she's not telling us something that's really important. She hasn't said it yet.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamart is still so young. Where are my manners? I am Papone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That has a Tonawautan ring to it.
What?
Right you
The
are.
music.
I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa.
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Oh. Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say?
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Rude?
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well,
Yeah.
I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then... Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
It's probably has something to do with that thing sticking out of your head. Just saying.
You needn't push
Just a
yourself,
thought.
Pepone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years? What? Holy crap.
30 years?
Gah.
As in 30 years in the past?
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
Dang. This mommy's gonna be real old.
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Well, that explains that comment.
30 years. Little wonder Zorolja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence.
Well, at least we've got that confirmed.
Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Meaning this is a piece of another reflection? Do you suppose time is still passing faster in here?
I cannot say for certain, but I strongly suspect that to be the case. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sveen, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasulani.
Even if I don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zorolja.
It's worth it to do that, I think.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please. You needn't trouble yourself.
Ma'am, please.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
She's way too cheerful. Don't trust her. Right there with you, Gemini. Ugh.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
I don't know if I even trust that. Oh, hello. Electrope has done much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but it hasn't replaced everything. The people wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. You went to such lengths so that our cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. Exactly, Arabelle. We're gonna become best buddies. And I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Alright, before we start this, let us take our last intermission. And it will be shorter than the last one, I promise. So we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you are refreshed and ready to continue. Figure out what's going on here. Can I just put the Final Fantasy IX music back on? Please. Alright. A Day in the Life. That's one of my favorite Beatles songs. By the way. It's so good. Thank you. Welcome back to you. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Yuppie's Halo, it's called. We can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. I guess we're off to Yuppie's Halo. I guess so. Let's go. Onward. Oh, did I attune? Let me attune real quick. I don't know if I did. Let me double check. Just in case. Make it easier. I don't think I did. Oof. Nope. That could have been tragic. Let me turn that off too. Okay. Alright, now we go. Look, this horse matches. Kind of. It's purple. Yeah, the music out here is terrifying. Kind of made me think of Macarena there, though, for a second. Allow me to introduce you to Mahuswa. Husa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's so cute. She's well versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. XIV, to what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's all right. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. What manner of hosts would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Mahusa. I thought to seize the opportunity to see how the farmers fare and perhaps pepper them with a few questions, though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work too. It would appear we have her permission, so please walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sphene company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wuknamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Alrighty. Trot. Alright, let's go this way first. Sounds like an evil castle or something. Light levels appear to be fine. As for the power source, You wish to know about my job? I tend to the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. It admittedly took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. I also manage the lamps we use in the fields. We do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work, but honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Yes. Hi, Nick. Oh, an unfamiliar face. I gather this is your first time on site, then. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious, and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrope complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Aw, have a good night, JC. Thanks for hanging out. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. Very nice. So nice that they implemented running and mounting. What a game changer. They're saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? Oh. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. There's that thing on your head. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at Yuppie's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. She's down this way. Ooh, there you go, Chocobo. I see, don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard-pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers? Then let us return to Mahusa. Mahusa. Yeah, let's do that. So sorry, guys. They're trying to yell at all the time. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Everything was surprisingly normal. I was amazed that everyone loves their work. Electrope is quite impressive. Everybody seemed really to like their work. A curious observation. Do you not love your own work? Depends. Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem the most fulfilled. Always, they take to their duties with good cheer. And what did you think of our little tour, Lawati? What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name, and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. The feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Okay, no, Gladios. No worries. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Oh, I know where our next quest is. We could take care of it if you'd like. That is most gracious of you to offer, but it is much too dangerous. Woman, how'd you think we got here? Oh, it's no trouble for the vow of resolve of Tuliolal. Regardless of how the relationships between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. And Burr is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Then very well, I gratefully accept. But please take all care. What if I didn't want to? Huh? This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Huh. It's pretty rude. Whatever, we'll do this. We'll get it done quick. Thunder Spirit. Oh. The chocobo would make this go even faster, but whatever. There we go. And one done. Oh, they just won't stop. Won't stop yawning. Ugh, no interrupted. Do 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 do. Oh, nice. you're both alright, thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zeralja's machines for help. He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction of the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen's Fiend. That's enough, Mahusa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later, but to speak of the king now... No, let his sister hear. No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Anyway, thanks for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy, and you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family, all of you. You seem a good sort, Sphene, that I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. Aha! For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? What next? On the cloud. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. On the cloud. Do you hear that? No.
What's happening over there?
It's nearly time.
Sacrifices?
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
Oh.
We're here, Namika. Everything is going to be all right.
Oh, this is her lady.
What's the matter, dear?
Like her mom.
It can't be.
Nurse lady.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Oh no.
Is it really you?
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me. Wuklamat.
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Has she no more soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
What are they gonna do? Take her to where they're gonna kill her?
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden. I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible.
Ease her burden. Yeah, we know what that means.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer?
Oh.
We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
That means you too. Well, get out of here. Good job. She's like, oh yeah. Oops.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Oh. So sad.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
With what we can be reasonably certain of, perhaps. Between what we have witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred. Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a void gate, or even with the Crystal Tower. In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Interesting.
I wish that I had an answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years, until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
Time Lords!
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm. The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents, by means unknown.
In other words, Sphyn's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
Yes, they did.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder. Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential district, where you will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zoralja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zoralja do as he pleases. But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zoralja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
A fair question. Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount. I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
Uh-oh, there it is.
It is a ruler's duty.
Truth. True.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I'm afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
Huh.
It's not as if we have other pressing business.
What's his
Not
head
until we can
doing?
get into this Everkeep anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Uh-oh.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
Ah! Freaky.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense,
Yeah.
but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
Just erased her straight from his mind.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
The cloud. We heard something else about that before.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud. Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Dang. How creepy. What's going on? How could Pepole suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika and the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetheryte. Dang, that's so messed up. She'll never be forgotten if she's in the cloud. Is this some commentary on the world now? An old woman named Namika. I'm afraid I don't know that person. I'm sorry I couldn't be of help. How you doing, Bubba? Do-do-do. What's that? Do I know a Namika? Never met anyone by that name, and I've worked at the outskirts for a good while now. If she'd spent time here, I would remember. I don't think you would. Surely you must. I do recall someone caring for someone until recently, and you say that it was a woman named Namika. Well, I can't say for certain if it was her. I wouldn't worry. I'm sure she's just been taken up to the cloud. Ah, that's so sad. Waiting. Huh? Is it? Uh-oh. What is going on? Am I getting DC'd? Why is it? Okay. It just needed a moment. That was real weird. It's just a little bit laggy. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. Right, that just sounds weird. Well, such a thing might be done with magic. To alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did notice something else. Right before Pepole seemingly forgot, a light in the device on his head began to blink. Could that be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. This game is... I was afraid we're getting DDoSed. Like, no, just wait till the stream is done. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed, if we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we should search for Kakia instead. Fiend said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What is that? Impossible! Yes, yes. Huh? They could be. I think it's like an implant. Another kind of mechanical soldier. It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Woman, we're in their town. It doesn't look very dangerous. It kind of looks like Mickey Mouse. Should we give chase? I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Arabelle, are you alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, I went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Does he recognize it? Huh? This music is so serious. Let's see if this one works. Ah, yes. Nice. It's so cute. This is gonna be another follow thing. You found it. To the northeast, then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. Oh, I'm rushing right on in. That's what I do. Do 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 do. I heard faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone, but we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap, but be ready for a fight, everyone. Earth and sky. Hold on, let me reset my capture card. So it's better. It's just starting to get a little droppy. An ether current. Well, we best get that. I can hear them. Several people up ahead. I can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's just keep going. Stay on your guard. It's so cute.
What is this?
Ironville!
A trap?
The face?
It really is you!
Who? What?
Huh?
Same page.
Who?
I just have to get a look at you in the light. And I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olympia!
My darling, what now?
What the heck? The resistance? Hey, you're right. Maybe. Is this his mom?
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
Fussy little bun? Are you alright? The faces.
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
No, Gemini, like Ella, that's all I get.
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
She's a...
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten?
Oh.
I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play.
Her voice sounds very familiar.
You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do. You know my father?
She's trying to be so polite.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
At least she's not dead.
I'm sorry?
Oh, this won't do. Come in. Friends of my LNSP are always welcome.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but No.
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place, how are things still getting stranger?
It is very weird. It's like we've gone into a fan fiction. How bizarre. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. Alright, before we delve deep in here, this is cool. I think that this is definitely like a resistance type group. Looks like it. I think you're right on that, Sean. But I think before we get into this, we're gonna just sign out here for the night. So strange not to be earning experience anymore. Craziness. But this stream has been a very good stream. I got like my first one-on-one tank thing, which was cool. I got this cool axe. I got to hear some Final Fantasy IX music. And then it's always great when you guys are here. It's been a good stream. So we'll leave it off here tonight. Thursday, we are continuing the raid. So if you want to get in on that, we're doing Myths of the Realm. And I hope you enjoy your next 2 days off from me. She is like a balloon Tamagotchi. She is. But alright guys, I appreciate you all so much. I will see you in the Discord or on Thursday. Hope you all have a good night. Stay safe out there. I'll see you soon.